the one calling the shots. I don't get stuck in the box. Feel like I've been through a lot, holding it down like it's tied to a rock. Everybody all talk, they ain't walking that walk. Learned it all on my own. Everything's self-taught. Headshot with the stainless. Blow their mind, now they brainless. Dreams of being on stage.
Woo! Got the new Elite clutch lever stubby for my bike. Pretty stoked on that. We're gonna throw that on, but we're just continuing this fork rebuild kind of video here. We got these ones over here. We just took this bottom nut out of the fork. Bing. And then we're gonna take it over to the oil vat, the ugly oil. And I'll show you guys how I empty this out. So, super simple. You just pump the fork oil out. And it just keeps on coming. Gotta love that. But I usually kind of just pump it until I don't hear anything else coming out. There's no big burps of oil, but it's still leaking. So I'll usually just grab whatever rag is around and just set the fork on an upright and just let it leak out into that for a few minutes just to get all that last bit of oil out of there. But in the meantime, while we let that one drain out, I'm going to show you guys how I take this one apart. So you're going to want a little flathead screwdriver and a hammer. There's this little notch in the back of the fork right there. And you're just going to get the flathead under that. Give it a few taps. Sometimes they're harder than others. Boom. Easy as pie. That came off. So that's just your decoration dust cover. It's not actually doing anything, just a piece of metal to make things look a little nicer. Then hopefully you're just going to be replacing all of these seals, so you don't have to be too worried about it, but just get the flathead under here, pry it up, pull this off the top, super simple. And then there's this circlip in there. So these are super simple to get out. Just stick a screwdriver in there. Get in between that little piece. Pry it up. Pop that out. Slide it up over the fork. Then this last seal that's really in there, don't go sticking anything in it. We have to do something. You're just gonna pull these apart super hard. Boom. And the fork tube will just pull that seal out of itself. So now that that's apart, I'm gonna put this fork lower on a rag because it's dripping some oil. Pull this seal off, and then I'm gonna give these a super good clean because this fork oil looks like it hasn't been changed in ever. I'm dripping fork oil all over the place. So sometimes this little piece gets stuck in the end of the fork leg there, and it goes on the end of here. Just make sure you take that out. And whenever you're taking your forks apart, I highly suggest giving them a super good clean with some brake clean or parts cleaner or whatever you got around, and letting them dry out for a while. It is insane how much of a difference it makes if you just do a good fluid flush on these things and put the right amount in, because over time the fluid just gets super gunky and it doesn't flow through the holes properly, and then you're just not getting that performance out of anything. There's no performance behind it at all. So to get the fork back together, you just do exactly what I just did, just in reverse with your new seals. And then I'm gonna bolt this back up onto the bike. We're gonna show you how it looks. I'm also gonna throw these new trees on. Super simple, but I figure I'll show you guys when it's all done. I'm not gonna show you guys how to put these forks back together, because if you just play the video in reverse, it's the exact same thing. Our favorite employee is back. Right, Lyla? Are you gonna come help me work?
Yeah. No work on broom broom.
Yeah, we're gonna work on the broom broom. Okay, we gotta unlock it, right?
Today you open.
Okay, I'll open it. Lila's gonna go ride her bike, and we got the front end all switched out for all black, and it looks so nasty. Looks way better. Now we just gotta wait for the fork extensions, because these fork tubes were shorter that one was already on the bike. Yeah.
Show me. Show me.
Yeah, I want to see it. You show me.
Show me.
You show me.
Use your legs.
Show me.
Nice.
Daddy do it. Daddy do it.
Oh, Daddy, do it.
You want me to do it?
Mhm.
Okay. Your legs just have to be a tiny bit longer, Lyla.
Just gotta do a little more growing.
Mama, come.
Oh, hold on. Nope. Boom. New springs for the front end, because I'm on the Broke Boy program and I can't afford Legends or Olin's cartridges. We also got a new front engine mount for the bagger. New swing arm bearings for the bagger. Those will go in the other episode, so make sure to check that out. Simpson visor. Boom. Gold color. Nice oil slick for the Mod Bandit. One of my favorite helmets I've ever worn.
Oh, done.
You're all done? We haven't even barely started.
Yeah.
Can you take that fork off for me?
Yeah.
Oh. Try again. Oh, it's so close. All right, so we're gonna finish up the forks today. I already did the one side, but I just want to make sure that everything worked out and went smoothly so I could show you guys what I do. These are the spacers for the top of the springs that came with these forks, and they're too long. Progressive, when they send you these forks, they'll send you these instruction sheets, and you should read them. This gives you the list of bikes, year, and length that you need to cut the spacers to. These springs also come with a spacer, but for some reason the spacer is plastic, and even though this is extremely strong, I don't trust it, and I'd rather use the metal ones. Yeah, that my bike came with. So here is the original garage spacer. We got it up on top of this fork. Not the best looking, because for some reason these have a bunch of wear on them right here. So we are going to cut down. Can you show me that spacer, Lyla? We're going to cut down that spacer.
Yeah.
To 5 inches, right?
Lyla.
Yeah, okay. We are also going to collapse this fork all the way and fill it full of fluid and measure from the top down 5.5 inches, because that is how much oil you should be using with the heavy duty springs. Because when we're cutting stuff, you got to make sure to wear the proper eye protection, right? Are you wearing the proper eye protection?
Yeah.
Okay, keep them on. We got this spacer marked out to 5 inches right here. I'm going to throw on my handy dandy glasses somewhere. All done. And then there is some burrs left on here, so I'm just going to clean it up with a file.
Daddy, do it.
Do you want to go put this in the fork for me?
Yeah.
Okay, you take this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you know where it goes? It goes in here.
Yeah.
So we have our washer in there on top of this. Back in here. Oh. There you go. Good job. Thumbs up. Nice. All right. And there you have it. Me and Lyla finished up that fork carryover and rebuild. Pretty sweet. I still got to do a few things. Just tighten up these riser bolts here and stuff. But it's a pretty simple process.
The apple.
And yeah, so there you have it. Front end is back together on the Dyna. Gonna throw a wheel on this thing and throw the front fender back on. And we will go and ride tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And helmet.
And we're gonna wear our helmets.
Yeah.
Can you tell them what you did to this thing?
I don't die.
Saying good job?
I got.
Thank you. Are we all done?
Yeah.
Can you say thank you for watching?
I don't watching.
And like and subscribe.
I just died.
Yeah, and a big thumbs up. Of course.